Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I have downloaded the Windows 11 ISO file and copied it on my desktop, which is of size 5.18 GB. You can go to this link and you can download this ISO from here. I have also downloaded the MSMG Toolkit and I copied it in my C drive of the system. I have renamed this to the simple name toolkit only. The download link for the MSMG toolkit I will provide in the description. I will now go to downloaded ISO. I will right click and I will mount it. The total size of the ISO is 5.18 GB. I will select the complete content and I will copy. I will go to toolkit folder, DVD folder, and I will paste the copied content here. Okay, complete ISO content has been copied inside the DVD folder of the toolkit. I will go to sources folder and I will search the install file. You can see here my sources folder is having install.wim file. If your ISO is having the install.esd file, then you can refer to this video on how to convert the ESD file to the Vim format. You can convert the install.esd to install.wim format. I will now go to bin folder, list, and I will open the remove packages list file, which is the blank one. I will go to desktop of my folder of my system and I will open one notepad in which I have already listed out which are the packages and features I want to remove. I will copy the package list from this notepad and I will paste it on the remove package list file of the toolkit. I will save and close it. I will again go to list folder. Now I will open remove app list file. I will again go to my notepad and I will copy the app list which I have noted down here. I will paste that copied list to the remove apps list file of the toolkit. I will save and close it. I will again go to list folder of the toolkit and this time I will open the file disable feature list. I will again go to my notepad and this time I will copy the feature list which I want to disable. I will paste that copied list into the disable feature list file of the toolkit. I will save and close it. In the toolkit folder, I will right click on the start batch file and I will do the run as administrator. I will type A to accept. I will press any key to continue. This is the main menu of our MSMG toolkit. Here I will move forward with the first option. I will go ahead with the first option, select source from DVD folder. We will proceed with the Windows 11 Pro, which is having the index number 6. I will type 6 and hit enter. Yes, no, finished selecting and mounting source image. I will press any key to continue. We are back to main menu of the toolkit. I will now go to this PC and I will eject the mounted ISO. I will close this. I will go to toolkit folder, mount, install 6, Windows, System 32, recovery, and here I will delete this file winre.wim. I will go back to on the main menu. I will now move forward with the third option, remove. I will go ahead with the first option, remove Windows component. I will go ahead with the first option, select Windows components. I will go ahead with the first option. I will select the number 1 here. I will type X to go back. I will now go ahead with the second option, multimedia, and here I will select 2, 5 and 6 from the list. I will type X to go back. I will now move ahead with the third option, privacy, and from this list I will select A, B, C, E, F, G, I and K options. Remaining I will leave as it is. I will type X to go back. I will now go ahead with the fourth option, removing. I will select the number 1. I will type X to go back. I will now go ahead with the fifth option, system, and from this list I will select A, B, C, D, H, I, J, L, M, N, and remaining I will leave as it is. I will type X to go back. Now I will go ahead with the sixth option and from this list I have selected some apps and some I have left as it is. The apps with the minus I have selected for the removal, and the apps with the plus I have not selected for the removal. I will type X to go back. Now I will type 7 Windows apps. From this list I will select some apps and some apps I will remove as it is. The apps with the minus sign I have selected for the removal, and the apps with the plus sign I have left as it is. I have not selected for the removal. I will type X to go back. Okay, now selection completed. I will type X to go back. I will now move forward with the second option, start removing Windows component. Finished removing Windows component. I will press any key to continue. I will type X to go back. I will now move forward with the option number 2, remove Windows apps using apps list. Finished removing Windows apps using app list. I will press any key to continue. I will now move forward with the option number 3, remove Windows components using package list. Yes. I will go ahead with the option number 1, DISM method. Finished removing Windows components using package list. I will press any key to continue. I will now go to Toolkit folder, and inside Toolkit folder I will go to bin list, and I will open the remove package list file. I will delete the complete content of this file. I will go to my notepad and I will select the list from Toolkit helper list. I will copy the apps mentioned here and I will paste it on the remove package list file of the toolkit. I will save and close it. On the toolkit console, I will again move forward with the third option, remove Windows components using package list. Yes, this time I will go ahead with the option number 2, toolkit helper method. Finished removing Windows components using package list. I will press any key to continue. I will type X to go back. we are again back to our main menu. On the main menu, I will now move forward with the option number 4, customize. I will now go ahead with the option number 2. Finished disabling Windows features using features list. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 3, import custom default inbox apps association from XML file. It is finished here. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 4. It is finished here. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 5. It is finished here. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 6. It is finished here. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 8, apply all tweaks. Finished applying tweaks. I will press any key to continue. I will type X to go back. I will again type X to go back. We are again back to our main menu. I will now move forward with the option number 5, apply. I will go ahead with the option number 1, clean up source images. Finished clean up source images. I will press any key to continue. I will now go ahead with the option number 2, apply and save changes to source images. Yes. Yes. Finished applying and saving changes to source images. I will press any key to continue. I will now go to Toolkit folder. Inside Toolkit, I will go to DVD, sources. You can see here we are having install.wim file. We will convert this file into ESD format, which will be more complex, which will be more compressed, so we will be able to reduce our ISO file size more. I will go to MSMG Toolkit console and I will move ahead with the option number 7, tools. Option number 1, Vim manager. Option number E, convert. I will type 1 to start the conversion from Vim to ESD. Finished converting Vim image to ESD image. I will press any key to continue. I will type X to go back. again I will type X to go back. We are again back to our main menu. If I go to sources folder, you can see here our file has been converted to install.esd, which is the more compressed one. On the main menu, I will now go ahead with the option number 6, target. I will go ahead with the option number 1, make a DVD ISO image. I will provide the ISO volume label. I will give here the ISO file name. Finished building a DVD ISO image. I will press any key to continue. We are again back to our main menu. If I go to sources folder, I will go to toolkit folder, ISO. You can see here this is our final exported ISO, which is having the size 2.68 GB. If I go to our initial ISO, it is having the size 5.18. I will go to MSMG console and I will type X to quit. I will press any key to continue, which will close my MSMG toolkit. I have copied the final exported ISO from the previous step on my desktop. I will go to VMware workstation, create new virtual machine, next. I will provide the path of the ISO. Next. I will give the path of my local system. I will give the name to the virtual machine. Next. Secure boot. Next. RAM 4 GB. Next. Use bridge. Next. Hard disk size I will give 75 GB. Store single file. Next. Finish. I will go to virtual machine setting, options, access control, encrypt. I will set the password here. I will confirm the password here. Encrypt. OK. I will again go to virtual machine setting, add trusted platform module, finish. OK. Virtual machine has been created. I will power on the virtual machine. will make it full screen. Next, install now. I don't have product key. Accept, next, custom, new, apply, OK, next. It is restarting here first time to complete the installation. It is restarting here second time to complete the installation. Yes. Yes. Skip. I will provide the username admin. Next, I will set the password for the admin. Next, I will confirm the password here. Next, 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 accept. So we have logged in here for the first time on our newly installed Windows 11 virtual machine. If I go to this PC, C drive, these are all the folders available inside C. I will go to start all apps. These are all the pre-installed apps in our Windows 11 Lite. I will go to start and search here command prompt. I will right click and do the run as administrator. Yes. I will do the sfc/verify only. Message is coming, Windows resource protection did not find any integrity violation, which means there is no issue with the health of our Windows 11 system installed from the Windows 11 Lite. By this way you can create the custom Windows 11 ISO and you can remove the components which you want to remove, and you can make the Windows 11 Lite ISO. The download link to my remove package list I will provide in the description. That's it today friends. Like the video, share it with the friends and spread the knowledge. Subscribe to channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.